right, Riders Nation, it's time to mount up. Hey everyone, welcome to Riders Nation News. I get that right?
Think so.
Oh man, we had a close one, dude. Close one. It's a good game, though. It was a good game. I thought we were going to trounce them because we just dominated in the first half. And then we just forgot how to play in the second half. Like, didn't hurt. It didn't help that we didn't have, if you notice, I'm wearing number 45.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Thor. His nickname's Thor. He's our running back.
That.
Roulette. See? Roulette. So, we got that there. And he's banged up knees, so he didn't play last week. So that was a big loss. Although the kid that stepped in was phenomenal, man. Absolutely phenomenal. And then we stopped using him in the second half. So that made no sense. And can we please, for the love of God, cover a fucking kick? Stop giving him 30 freaking yards, man. Every time. Oh, other than that, we're doing good. We got some big games still coming up. I'd like to thank, who was it that kept us in first place because they beat BC. Argonauts? I think it might have been the Argonauts beat BC. So big shout out to them.
Stampeders, Calgary. They won by
BC?
1 on Sunday.
There you go. Okay. Shout out to Calgary Stampeders. Thanks, guys. You know, Green Machine's going to keep rolling. We'll be all right. We sucked last year, so 5-2 is pretty good, or 4-2 is pretty good, right?
Well, 5-2.
What?
Yeah, you guys 5-2.
5-2, yeah.
You guys, BC and Ottawa are all sitting at 5-2, just underneath the
Alouettes.
Yeah, Montreal, who's 6-1.
Yeah, 6-1. I'm not saying that. That was a really, really, really entertaining, really fun game to watch. Man, just leave it on the field and I'm happy. Like, seriously. Well, you can tell.
Shout out the Edmonton Elks.
Yeah.
0-7.
They lost by 80 to Hamilton or something. It was gross.
Oh.
It's like, it's rock bottom now. It can't get any worse.
44-28 against Hamilton.
Oh, they got 28. Well, they must have got a couple scores in the last little bit then. Because I had to turn that shit off. I actually turned off the Saskatchewan game. Like, I turned it off from my main screen to the upper screen and put it on mute. I cannot. TSN, I cannot watch a game with those fucking horns. Shut up, Montreal. Oh, they got these things that they press. And it's like, you know, the things that you the blowhorns.
It's like an air horn, but it's like a manual air horn.
Yeah, but there's 25,000 of these fucking things going off at the same time.
I'm aware.
It's horrible TV. Horrible.
Imagine being there live.
They had the same thing with the Cowbells with college team there, Mississippi State.
Ding, 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 ding.
Cowbell. Awesome tradition. But they were literally told if it's a TV game, you can't have cowbells because nobody's watching. Nobody wants to hear that shit.
Right?
Cheer as loud as you want.
Scream
as loud as you want. But when you have crowd noise is like when you get a lot of it. It's kind of the same. But the horn, man, I don't want to be stuck in Toronto traffic at fucking 4 in the afternoon. Because that's what it sounds like.
Just imagine somebody gets like a Vietnam style flashback to that time they were stuck in traffic and just like all the worst things happened just because they're just flipping the channels, the Montreal games on, and just like
fucking bombs are coming in.
Jesus.
Yeah. Oh, just please don't do that anymore. Just saying. It's super annoying. Right. And you got a great team. It's like, cheer for your team. I don't mind. Hell yeah. That. And the problem is it's become a tradition. It's hard to break tradition, right?
Mm-hmm.
Very hard.
Man. Yeah, no. So you
Oh,
guys, who you guys playing next here?
I have
You
no
guys
idea.
got
My week.
yo, you guys have the Elks next
Please don't fuck this up.
on Saturday.
Please, Saskatchewan, don't fuck this up. Don't. This is not the one to lose.
I was
Go
about to
out and
say,
go out and do what Hamilton did and put them to bed early and
make
dominate.
us. You've had a couple of losses in a row. Make yourself feel good about yourselves again.
What do you mean we had a couple losses in a row?
Well, didn't you guys lose to you
We
guys
lost to
just
BC. We beat the Bombers, and then we lost to Montreal. That was that 3-game stint. That was going to be hard. I said we had to go 1-3 and beat one of the teams in our division.
Yeah, so that means you started the season 3-0, right?
4-0.
4-0. So that
4-0. Lost. Won. Lost.
yeah, so now that
Yeah.
you're like, okay, now you're starting to lose a couple here.
Yeah.
You know,
We
go
gotta
out,
end it now.
make yourself feel better,
Yeah.
get
Feast
back in the
on this.
groove, feast
Yep.
on it, like, and get
Feast
yourselves,
on it.
force it, like, just get it done.
Eat
Get
it.
yourselves in the groove so you're
Yep.
going into the next week with a fucking pattern.
And you know what would be great?
Feels like clockwork.
This kid's been awesome as our backup quarterback. Awesome. Thank you very much. But he's a backup for a reason. Harris
Right?
should be ready.
Oh,
And this
100%.
would be
You might as well be playing him.
this would be a good time to get the rust and the cobwebs off
Mhm.
against a lesser opponent. Knock on wood, right? Against a
Right.
lesser opponent, get those cobwebs out of your, and get back into the groove. This would be a good week for him to come back. Not sure if he's back or not. We did lose one of our linemen, I think, for the year. That really hurt. Really hurt.
Oh, probably.
Losing offensive linemen sucks, dude. It's the most important position. I don't care what anybody says. It's the most important position. It's more important than the quarterback. Quarterback can't throw the ball if you don't have an offensive line. Can't run the ball if you don't have an offensive line. The
You
big
just get
boys up
sat.
front.
You're just going backwards at that point,
That's right. The big boys up front is what makes and breaks a team. Both offense and defense, man. It's what makes and breaks a team.
Literally.
Gotta show love for the big boys.
Oh, 100%.
Right?
You make
And
sure
then when
after
they
those
play,
games
they
you
got
get
the
them a
best dancers
pizza.
here,
I got the best
right?
answer because it's the jiggle. I love the
Right? It
jiggle.
is. It is. It's awesome. So go Riders. Crush
Go
the Elks, please.
Riders.
Crush the Elks, please, guys. That's been Riders Nation this week. Thanks for watching that. And we're going to go back to the sports corner because we got something big coming up. It's time for Joe's Grade 8 Countdown.